Hey, we know we can all do our share for cleaner air, but when you hear that jingle and you hear that it's a Clean Air Action Day, do you know exactly what that means? Well, Amy Haack is from the West Michigan Shoreline Regional, and pardon the pun, she can clear the air on any questions you may have.
Well, most of us have heard the jingle, do your share for cleaner air. It's all around those clean action or clean air action days. And Amy Haack, she's the program manager of West Michigan Shoreline Regional, can tell us exactly what that means. Amy, we see it all the time, but what exactly is a clean air action day?
Well, a Clean Air Action Day, as our commercials that you've just referred to say, it's one of those days where expected levels of high pollutants are in the air, and we ask people to take voluntary actions because of those days to help keep our air at a cleaner level.
Now, growing up, I remember being told about this hole in the ozone layer. I mean, it was a big deal. Everyone was talking about the size of the hole in the ozone layer. What exactly is ozone? I don't think I ever looked up or ever knew what ozone is.
Right. Well, thanks for asking that, because I think a lot of people get that confused. There are two ozone levels or ozone layers. There's the ozone up high that you've heard of. You said when you were a young kid, where we had a big issue with a hole in the ozone. Now that's the ozone up high. That's good ozone. That's ozone that we want to keep. With the Clean Air Action Program, we're talking about what we call ground level ozone. And what ground level ozone is, it's a major component of smog, and it's caused by emissions from vehicles and factories and that sort of thing. And it can be a health issue for people with respiratory issues. So we really try to keep the ground level ozone as low as we can get it.
When it comes to a Clean Air Action Day, who makes that call? How do we decide? Is there a certain number that we have to hit? Is there a Clean Air Action person that pushes a button?
Well, kind of. There is a state team of meteorologists at the Michigan, it used to be called the Michigan Department of Environmental Quality. Now it's EGLE, the environment, we're going to have to skip that part, but now it's EGLE. And what they do is they have some meteorologists there, and they get together and they look at the weather forecast for the following day, and they decide if that forecast looks like the weather conditions are going to be right for the formation of ground level ozone in West Michigan. And what that means is if we're getting a southwest wind, if we have minimal cloud cover, so a sunny day, and we're expecting temperatures to be higher, they will call what we call a Clean Air Action Day. And it's based on federal standards called the Air Quality Index, or the AQI, set at different levels of health-related levels for people.
You did mention health earlier, and just now again. What people are affected and how does that affect their health? I mean, who's most at risk here?
Right. Well, people can be at risk. Older people can be at risk because ozone, the ground level ozone, does cause respiratory issues. So it's something that the elderly people could be at risk for. Also children that are still developing their respiratory systems. And also it could affect anybody that's outside for a long time for like prolonged activity, somebody exercising, jogging, that sort of thing. So it's a respiratory issue, and it really can affect people of all ages.
We've all heard for Clean Air Action Days, when we want to do our share for cleaner air, we carpool or take mass transportation and things like that. But in a pandemic situation, which we found ourselves in the past few months, I'm sure it's a bit trickier. Can you explain what we can do?
Right. Well, normally we do ask people to take certain voluntary measures, and those would include riding a bus, taking mass transit, or carpooling. With the pandemic going on, we're not necessarily encouraging those at the moment because of the social distancing issues, but we have other excellent ways that people can contribute to keeping our air cleaner, such as not mowing your lawn on Clean Air Action Days, or not refueling your car, or at least waiting until after 6 p.m. to refuel your car. We ask people if they do need to drive somewhere and they've got a couple of different places to go, that it would be great if they could combine those trips into one trip instead of making two longer trips, make one shorter trip, and things like that. So there are a lot of great activities listed on our website, which is the West Michigan Clean Air Coalition, which is wmcac.org. And you can go there and look up all sorts of voluntary efforts that you can take.
Lots of great information on the website, and it's good to know that we can still do things here even during a pandemic world. Amy, in full disclosure, yes, I have used that Clean Air Action Day excuse to not mow my lawn. I wasn't too heartbroken about it. Can you give people that website one more time for information?
Sure, it's wmcac.org.
Great place to go for information for that next Clean Air Action Day. Thank you so much, Amy.
And once again, to learn more about Clean Air Action Days, just go to the website you just heard from Amy, and wmcac.org.